I'm Becky Duffy and I'm the centre manager for Faversham Umbrella.
Okay. What does the Umbrella Club do?
Faversham Umbrella is here for everybody within the community. So we are open 3 days a week, 10 till 3, Tuesday, Wednesday and Friday. And we have activity sessions running every day which people can come and join for free. So we have art, yoga, relaxation groups, singing groups, and we also have one-off activities where we've connected with other groups around Swale and Faversham that come in and do drop-in sessions for us. So we have social inclusion sessions, Swale CVS come in and do research sessions for us for jobs, interview techniques and various different things like that. Everything is for free, and basically we're here to include everybody within the community, bring them together, allow them a safe place where they can be themselves and everybody's treated exactly the same.
Is the Umbrella Club a national organisation or?
No, we're a standalone, so we're literally just Faversham Umbrella as a standalone.
Yeah.
There are other umbrellas, like there's one in Canterbury, I think there's one in Herne Bay and one in Whitstable, but we're not affiliated with each other at all, so we're all completely standalone.
Is the Umbrella Club a charity?
Yes. Yes, registered charity.
Right.
So all of we basically are run on funding from grant bodies, applications, donations. We don't have any income stream as such. Everything is run through grant donations and donations from businesses or anything that we have an income stream in terms of like a cafe. That, but it's cheap food, it's not cafe prices.
No.
But that does generate a little bit of an income for us, and we have some amazing volunteers in our wood workshop in the basement who make bird boxes, bat houses, rocking chairs, rocking horses, and we will sell those as well. But so we get a little bit of an income stream from that, but the rest is all grant funded basically.
Yeah. So funding is a big issue then?
Yes.
Would you say, yeah?
Yes, always is. I was having a conversation with somebody about it this morning. They said, how are you funded? Is it regular? And it's like, no, nothing's regular. What you might put in for funding, you might get 50% of, you might get nothing of, you might, it's all very haphazard and it's interesting. Keeps you on your toes.
Fair enough. So, you say lots of volunteers. How many volunteers would you say to you?
We've got about 22, 23 regular volunteers at the moment that come in. That's ranging from the people that go in the basement every day and utilise the woodworking facilities down there, making what I mentioned, the bird boxes and things, to people downstairs on the floor, social media, and then people doing publication for us, and we've just rebranding as well with a new logo. Somebody's volunteered and done that for us, which is fantastic. So roughly about 22, 23 volunteers regularly at the moment.
I'm Tony.
And I'm Lavinia.
Okay. How long have you been volunteering here?
Oh, I've been here 4 years November.
And I've been here 4 years in January.
Okay. So we've got nearly the same time.
Nearly,
a few
yeah.
months.
Yeah.
What exactly do you do? You personally, what?
I'm the social media volunteer, so I do all the Facebook, Instagram, Nextdoor, and I put up all our sessions and workshops, and then sign people up to them sessions. And I also issue food bank vouchers on behalf of the food bank.
What have you done?
I do everything. Today I'm in the kitchen because our chef's off, but normally I'm show people around the building, give them a bit of history, explain what we do, where we do it, welcome people in, chat to people, and help organise the charity events that we do.
And you do your knitting group on
Wednesday. And I run a knitting group on a Wednesday at 11 till 12 if anyone wants to come along.
Nice. does volunteering here help you in life in general?
Massively.
Yeah.
During lockdown, I suffered really badly with anxiety and depression because I couldn't get out. I was a shielder, so I suffered quite badly. But having this, the social media side during lockdown really helped keep my mind occupied.
I'll let you say.
Yeah, I've learned a lot of life skills, like how to communicate with different other people, because we have a lot of variety of people coming. So I've learnt to, shall we say, accommodate for children. The older generation, it's lovely to hear their stories as well, so you learn a bit of empathy, compassion. Yeah, it's been brilliant.
What is it that you like most about the volunteer?
She's lying. It's just that every day's different.
Yeah.
Like we get all different people every day.
Yeah.
New people, new organisations come in. We get to know them, and then we can also signpost people to different people depending on their needs. And we also have people come in want food bank vouchers. So yeah, it's different people every day, not the same people at all. And it's really, really good. Every day's different.
Right.
And you get to make new friends and meet. We've had a few older generation, especially the ones that have grown up in Faversham, and they come in and they tell you their story and how the town's changed. And it's wow, and like the war stories as well. So you get to hear different stories as well, and you get, like Lavinia said, every day is completely different. You don't know what you're going to come into. So, and sometimes it is a challenge, isn't it? But, it's just brilliant.
How many days do you volunteer in?
2 days a week.
Technically 2 days a week, but because I do the social media and the food bank, I have a work phone, so I'm on Monday to Friday.
Oh, okay.
So I do a lot outside of umbrella hours as well. So yeah.
Yeah. Do your social media, is that done at home?
At home, yeah.
And the food bank, there's a food bank here.
So no, I issue the food bank vouchers.
Oh, the vouchers, sorry.
Electronic vouchers that then you take down to the food bank, and then they sort them a food parcel there. And
Sorry, I didn't realise.
No, that's all right.
Didn't know how they work.
No.
What would be your favourite activity here? If you're saying you learnt new things,
Just getting to know new people, really.
Yeah.
The camaraderie,
Yeah, but then you get involved. I see painting. That's one of the things. Do you not paint?
No, so I don't actually do any of the sessions.
Oh, okay. Right.
Tony, you do the knit and natter, don't you?
Yeah, I do the knit and natter, but I'm also on a Tuesday, I come in and learn woodwork. So I think that would be my favourite day, the Tuesday, because even though I'm not a volunteer, I'm still here, but I'm learning new things.
Yeah.
I've made the bird box so far.
So really, your knitting is what you specialise in the social media, what you do.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I run the quiz nights as well.
Right, what here?
Yeah.
Yeah, right, upstairs. Is
No,
that?
in the kitchen. Yeah, we clear all the kitchen and we organise like one once every 3 months.
Yeah.
I host it, we put all the quiz questions together. And then, at the end of the night, we raise 200-300 quid. We take that for 2 hours.
Oh, right.
And all money goes back into Umbrella, so we can then help support the local community even more.
Yeah. Do you get a lot of the community in? Well, anything.
Yeah.
Well,
So we do.
Sorry, I don't say it. Anything makes it sound. So you get quite a lot of.
We've seen a lot of more diverse group of people since lockdown.
Yeah.
We've been a lot busier since we reopened. When we used to have a quiet day, which was Tuesday, but it's picking up now.
Yeah.
And this Tuesday just gone was absolutely manic, which is brilliant.
And even today, it's really busy, considering it's raining really badly out there. Normally we'd be dead, but it's packed.
So Not open weekends though, are you?
No.
Apart from...
So we're open Tuesdays, Wednesdays and Fridays, 10 till 3 and 10 till 2 for the cafe.
Right. Oh, okay. It's so was you here on the car show then?
Yeah, we're open on the Saturday.
That was an event we done to raise more money for Umbrella. So
Yeah.
we do, events like market stalls, spring fairs, book fairs. Yeah, just to raise more money.
Would you like to say anything to the camera?
Please come and visit us. We're open Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Fridays from 10 till 3. Cafe's absolutely banging. Got lovely cakes. Food's amazing. Company's amazing. I mean, you've got us too. We're Batman and Robin, ain't we? We are.
And we've got a courtyard too.
Yeah.
Which is dog
When it's
friendly.
nice.
Yeah.
Which is dog friendly, so
Yeah.
yeah.
Wood workshop's brilliant. You've got 4 young men down there. If you've got a project you want to do, bring it along. If they can help you, they will do. Knit and natter, if you want to make something, I'm sure one of us can help you with that. Just come along.
Is that it?
Yes.
You said your bit?
Yes.
You say a lot, didn't you? You say a lot, didn't you?
No.
No, she didn't, did she?
That's fine, that's brilliant. You mentioned the woodworking, but what other activities go on here?
Okay, so we have 4 stories. So we have a basement with a woodworking shop in, where they make things. We have our first floor with a cafe, so anybody can come in, have a cup of tea, homemade cake. Then we have the first floor, which has a computer room. So we've got 7 or 8 computers, which can be used and utilised, all connected up to the internet, where people can come in and use that.
Yeah.
And an art room, so we have art sessions happening in that as well. And then we have a 4th floor, which is as big as the width and breadth of the building, where we hold yoga, relaxation classes. So we have French as well throughout the week, knit and natter, art, relaxation, yoga, and then we have our one-off sessions as well, which are monthly run sessions. So they could be drop-in sessions with other charities and organisations like Red Zebra, digital inclusion sessions with KCC, Swale CVS come in and do drop-ins. I'm discussing what we could do with Optivo, so that we can try and support as many people as we can within Faversham. Trying to cover off all aspects that might be needed. We also are affiliated with the food bank, so we do food bank vouchers as well for the food bank.
So the food bank's not here though, is it?
Food bank's not here, they're over in the Mission Gospel, but we do the vouchers for them, and then people can go over and utilise the vouchers as a food bank.
So you're doing something with the mission, the gospel mission?
Well, the food bank work out of the gospel mission.
It's just that, okay.
Yeah.
Do you feel there is enough support for the club?
In which way? Funding or?
So we've already touched on the funding, I know we spoke about it before, but do you get enough people in?
We have ebbs and waves, so some days are busier than others.
Yeah.
We could always accommodate more people because we've got a 4-storey building, so we can always put on more activities and things, and that's the idea that we grow. And ideally, at some point in the future, we'd like to be open more days a week, so we're not restricted, so that people can utilise us more throughout the week. But that boils down to funding and the utilisation of staff and volunteers. But we could always have more people coming through the door. And I don't think that everybody really knows about Faversham Umbrella or understands what we really do within the community, and that's something we're trying to change through publicising and trying to reach out to everybody. And I think some people, it's a big building, it's 4 stories, it's quite imposing, the door is quite big when you come in, but when you get through that door, the atmosphere inside is amazing and the people inside are amazing and everybody's friendly and will always say hello to anybody that walks through the door. But sometimes it is difficult for people to actually get through the door for whatever reason, even if they've been signposted by local GPs and things. But once you get through the door, you won't look back.
Again, when we were talking off camera, you said about the other organisations, charities.
Yep.
So one of my questions is, do you participate in events with the other organisations in town? Do you actually work?
We do. Like I mentioned, we work with Food Bank.
Yeah.
So we're joint together, and we look at other options where we can support people on a joint venture as well, like supporting children throughout school holidays and things. We've discussed ready for the summer. There are other snippets of organisations that we would work with. Like we all got together last week for the Chatty Bench in the town centre, where we all sat and signposted each other and allowed people to come and talk to us and understand what support and what charities are out there. But it is definitely something that needs looking at within Faversham, and everybody coming together a little bit more and signposting to each other, because yes, we're all charities, we're all fending for grants from the same people, but we all offer a different service to an extent.
Yeah.
I mean, even if you've got two charities that are roughly the same, like us and Abbey Physic Garden, we still have different people coming in and have different pros and cons for each of us.
Yeah.
And some people prefer the outside, some people prefer the inside. And we've got people coming through the door, they've got people coming through the door. We're needed, especially in the current climate with COVID, the isolation that happened throughout COVID, what's come in with the increase of living, cost of living and things like that.
Yeah.
We're all needed, and we all need to be working together a bit more and signposting to each other and understanding what each of us do. I mean, last week at Chatty Bench, I got talking therapies. I knew who they were, but I didn't know what they actually did. And we can signpost to them and they can signpost to us. It works in all of our favour. And people can put projects together as well and be able to support more people within the community, which would be fantastic. That's what we're all here for at the end of the day.
Very nicely put. I know we've touched on it, but we'll touch on it again. How do you fundraise?
Fundraising is done in various different ways. Our main fund is through grant funding and applications going in for grant bodies. That's our main funding, but we also do internal funding. So we have volunteers that run quizzes throughout the year, do fundraising. We also have our summer fair, our winter fair, where we open up the building at the weekends and people can come in, and we put on extra bits like a barbecue and stalls, raffle, and things like that. We also are part of the Faversham Town Council lottery, so people can buy their lottery tickets and fund us at the same time if we're the nominated charity. That's not to say there's lots more avenues that we haven't looked into yet that we could fund through as well, but that's the main funding streams at the moment. But it's becoming tougher and tougher because there's more and more charities and more people that need it.